What up, everybody? It's your boy here, Eddie, back again, bringing you another video on Talking Time to 6. Hey, me, obviously, I'm here outside. Okay, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day out, so I decided to do this recording outside. You know what I mean? Be out here, okay? It's a perfect weather. I'm in the shade, okay? Now, basically, what I'm going to say is tonight we got a live. It's not going to be very long. It's going to be about half an hour. It's a Q&A. You guys, each subscriber, if you're subscribed, you can ask me 3 questions. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, I'm just going to tell you to subscribe. Ask me 3 questions. If you're not subscribed, shoot me a question. I'll answer it. I don't know why you wouldn't be, but just, subscribe. Anyways, let's do this. We're going to have a Q&A. Normally, it's just me sitting there talking to chat every Saturday night. We're going to do it a little differently this time. I want you guys to have your questions prepared. I'll answer 3 questions from each of y'all. Right now, I'm just actually waiting for my pizza to be made, so I decided to just record this now. So let you guys know I'm going to be live at, the same time I am every week on Saturday nights. And this week's going to be a little different. It's just going to be Q&A where you guys can each ask me 3 questions, okay? And I'll answer them. So besides that, tomorrow on the channel, we got Breadwinner Ruger coming on for an interview. It's his first interview ever, so that's going to be a big interview. He's a great dude. He turned his life around. He's a father. He's a coach, basketball coach. He's a great dude. He's a husband, and he's keeping that same hustle mentality, but for law-abiding citizen way to do things, putting that hustle mentality into making money online, his businesses, making money coaching, making money doing other things that's positive in the community and positive that you can actually keep your money. So that's go to show all you young guys out there, it's better to do positive things to make your money, so that way you can keep your money. You know what I mean? Don't do this hustling thing where you make all this money and then just get it taken away from you. You know what I mean? And spend all your life in jail and all that. It ain't no life. So I like bringing guys on that have turned their lives around and are doing positive things. Okay? So these are the type of people you're going to see on my channel from time to time. And you're going to see all kinds of different guys on my channel. You're going to see gang members that have turned their lives around, rappers. You're going to see convicts that have spent the majority of their lives in prison, that have got from almost every state, So, and I'm here in Toronto. I'm here in Canada. I'm one of the only ones. I think it's me and maybe 2 other prison jail channels in the genre in this country. Maybe 5 tops. I know I was one of the first ones. There was only one before me. His name's the new Matt Clark. Shout out to him. Canadian Prison Stories with the new Matt Clark. Okay, so shout out to the one before me. He went on 23-1, lockdown 23-1. Me, unfortunately, I've never been on lockdown 23-1. I'm not saying that I would be a little bit bigger. I'm just saying a lot of guys got to start from death. Shout out to Death, lockdown 23-1. I'd love to come on the show. You know what I mean? That's a great opportunity for Matt. All the power to him. I ain't knocking on him. He's a great dude. Both of them are great dudes. Death put on also 1090 Jake. He put on K-Frog. He put on, Pino. The list goes on and on and on from there. But like I said, the one that put me on his channel, I'm going to shout out him. His name was DocTV813 from Florida. Great dude right there. He friggin' had me on his channel for the first time, and that's how I was noticed, and they asked me to start my own channel after I got interviewed on his show. So I believe that's how it went. And everybody comes from somewhere, right? Everyone got a great story. You know what I mean? So if you got a story out there, you want to get to know it. If you are from Toronto, you know what I mean? If you are from the 6, I'd love to have you on. If you are from the U.S., I've interviewed people from almost every state. I'd love to get every state done, eventually go spread throughout the world. Alright, so just remember, we're going to have a lot of stuff coming on this channel. I want to spread into other genres. That's why I got the couple channel going on with my girl Endlessly. She just moved here back in February of this year from Nevada. She grew up in Arizona. She was born in Arizona, grew up in Reno, Nevada, and lived downtown Vegas when I met her online in the Broken Misfits group chat. Y'all know that. And we dated for 5 months online, and I got my girl to move here. So that's a little bit of background on me. And if you want to know more about how I grew up, born and raised in the 6, and spend a lot of that time in youth jails, Tyack, which is a really bad one. It's kind of like a Florida JIT camp style setup of how bad it is, how the youth act in there, and basically the Don Jail, Toronto Don Jail is more like I'd say it's ran more like the way the inmates run it in there. It's crazy. It's more like on a Riker Island level. Real bad, not nice, put it that way. And just to compare it to people in the U.S. so they get like a mind of how it looks in there, how it kind of is in there. Anyways, that's kind of how it is, and I'm not comparing it to the U.S. in any way. It just is real bad in Toronto, and I just don't want to take away from Toronto in any way. Toronto's its own thing, and it's an animal of its own. In our jails, it's 90% Jamaican. Okay, so that just gives you a little bit of kind of like to be able to visualize it a little bit. Okay. Anyway. Not a lot of white dudes last in General Pop. Nothing against no white dudes. I'd love to see more dudes last in General Pop here. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I love each and every one of you guys. And LTF fam. Alright, we'll see you tonight on the live.